What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, Might Be News Live. My name is Taylor Cooper. With me, as always, co-host Jackie.
Hi.
Carl Pinnell's here with us tonight, too. What's up, Carl?
What up, dude?
So, I wanted to do this live. Normally, we record on Friday nights. It's like our thing for news. And obviously, we release on Monday. But, yo, what's up, Ricky? I wanted to do this live because I really honestly feel like here on Friday night, they're about to call this presidential race. And it's kind of fitting for me because I started Might Be News, the podcast, like a week after Trump was elected. So 4 years later, here I am telling you, the people, that Joe Biden's probably going to be the next president. Joe Biden, the unofficial 46th president of the United States.
Okay, terrific.
But wait, there's Q. I don't know. I just did
For
that.
those who weren't listening, we've talked a couple of different times about QAnon, right?
Yeah. So we've talked about QAnon a few times in this season, and
Last week
was like the main one, and Q hasn't posted since the 3rd of November, and he posted like a quote from Abraham Lincoln and The Last of the Mohicans soundtrack, which was weird, and we actually watched The Last of the Mohicans because of it. And
I watched my eyelids.
Yeah,
I tried.
It's a great movie.
I tried. We put it on a bed. I can't do it. I
It's
will
a good
fall
movie.
asleep.
But like, I just, I don't know. First, I want to just say that it's been a crazy week for everybody, and I'm not really trying to come on here and gloat yet. But I just, it's been a crazy week. How has everybody dealt with it? Anybody who's watching, feel free to hit us up and let us know how your week is gone, no matter who you voted for, whatever. But I'll start with you, Carl. What has this week been like for you?
Well, it hasn't just been the week. The whole situation has just been fucking distracting.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
this whole year it's been distracting. You know, it's not fun, but it just because it's everybody. Like, there's like, you can't hang with anybody without them fucking like talking about it.
Right.
Like, it's just
It's everywhere.
that's what he set out to do, man.
Yeah. Yep.
So, even us that hate him are fucking talking about him.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. It's been a very distracting year. I haven't heard anybody really describe it like that, but it's totally spot on because this has been the year of misinformation. This has been the year of social media sensationalism on both sides. Like, I hate it. I hate it because I go on there and I'm fucking political as shit on Facebook. Everybody knows it. Everybody gets it. You either love it or you hate it. There's not many people in between with me that I know of, and but I get labeled. I get labeled that I'm just one thing, and that's not true, right? Like, I can't wait to hate on Biden over the next 4 years, like, because I'm gonna hold him accountable, right? Like,
Yeah, same.
That's what we're supposed to do.
I'm equally as hard on all of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And like,
I think that's how everybody should be.
exactly. That's exactly how
It's
it
not.
should be.
People who are like wholeheartedly party
Over everything.
They can't, right. They can never, there's never anything wrong with their candidate. They're always right. And that's not true. Everybody, we're human. We are full of errors.
Yeah.
No one's perfect.
Ricky says, it's fucking amazing. Trump should use words, and the people have shown that you can only talk so much shit. I completely agree. Like, I was talking to somebody today, and I said that I feel like as the country as a whole, I feel like voted to pump the brakes. Like that's what I feel like. I feel like they voted to pump the brakes. It's been a crazy 4 years. Everybody's mad. Everybody's pissed. And like Biden, all intents and purposes, was the most moderate candidate in the whole pack of everybody, right? In my opinion, like he gets along with Republicans. He gets along with him and Mitch McConnell are buddies, right? So like to me, this isn't going to change everything. It's certainly not going to fix next to anything, but it's not going to be this fucking guy on Twitter every day talking shit on approximately half the country.
Yeah, that's what I'm sick of. I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah, and that's what I think that the country voted, showed by voting the way that they did. And I mean, a lot of people are making a big deal about the super crazy voter turnout and how big it was. And to me, it's just like, all right, easy explanation for that would be how easy they made it to vote this year. Like the mail-in shit is accessible in states that it normally wasn't, right? Accessible to people that it normally wasn't. Along with there's certain issues that are happening. Democrats definitely learned from their mistakes of not showing up in 2016. You went from record low to record high turnout. It's because of the divisiveness that's been in the White House for the past 4 years. It's a clear explanation for it. People are just tired. People have been fucking fed up with this shit. Whether you're a Republican or Democrat, I know a ton of Republicans that are fucking sick of this shit.
Same, and I'm thanking them for swinging the election.
Yeah, same.
More than anything, and that's what nobody's really talking about.
Yeah,
it's like, it's like, look at this, like just you got to look and see what's really happening. And I know everybody wants, is going down like the fraud route, and like, all right, man, go turn over stones all you want. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But like the fact that it matters, a lot of Republicans turned, and they kept their senators and their House in check, but they fucking turned on him.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big part of it.
Kim says, your sister Kim says, no matter who wins, a geriatric toddler will be in charge of the country. I agree.
Well, aren't we all fucking
Not much
toddlers?
to say.
Seriously.
Yeah. We got to do something in politics when we have old white men still in these
Listen.
positions of power. Like, have we learned nothing?
Right.
Nah,
They
man.
cannot.
Listen, Kim, I'm a
they're,
toddler.
They're just getting older. They're not relating to the younger generations.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
No,
I had a comment on somebody today because she's like, this is all just to get Kamala Harris as president. And I'm like, but everybody said that about Trump. They said Trump was running, but something would happen that Pence would take over. Mm-hmm. That did not happen.
Right.
And when I called her out on that, I said, people said this and this didn't happen. Why are you saying this now? And she said, because Joe Biden has dementia. And I said, no, he doesn't.
Right.
Like, where are you getting this from?
What makes this so volatile is exactly what we've been talking about. Carl, you and I did a Patreon exclusive. Go to patreon.com/MBN Network. Sign up for $5 a month. Show us some support and get some exclusive episodes. We did a exclusive episode kind of talking about some conspiracies, mainly focusing on QAnon and just the spread of misinformation and how it's just incredible how fast it spreads, how wide it spreads. And a lot of these conspiracies are straight up formed in the darkest reaches of the internet. Like, this is just, I've been spending quite a bit on time on 8chan, not since we really put the QAnon episode out. I've kind of taken a break.
I asked you not to.
Yeah, she asked me not to because it's a terrible place. But like, I do have Q up on my phone. Like, I have an easy access to see if Q has said anything because I do still find it interesting, and I kind of like want to keep track of that, like, especially this past week, I really wanted to know like what was on Q's mind. And like, it's nothing really. He hasn't said anything, but when I get on Facebook, when I get on Instagram and I see my friends, just fanatic, just out of control, just it seems very angry, paranoid. A lot of voter fraud talk this week. A lot of people are talking about that. And, you go on literally any news source right now, and they're all saying the same thing. There's no evidence of that. There's none. You post these 2-second videos on Facebook and say, "See, I told you," and it doesn't show anything. It's all speculation. You don't know what that person's job is. Therefore, you don't know how to do that person's job. I've read different things, such as like they have markers because they have to make sure that the dots are filled in properly. Some of them have been damaged maybe, and they copy the ballot onto a different ballot, properly disposing of the other one, and blah, 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 blah. There's a bipartisan groups surrounding every single one of these voting places or ballot counting places. It's literally insane to me to think that something so crazy as manipulating an entire election paper ballot system, that shit sounds stupid to me. I mean, I'm just going to be real.
Knowing that it's going in the hands of just regular everyday citizens.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Let's be fucking real.
They're live streaming them counting ballots, man.
Like, yeah, there's always like the one-off guy. Like, there's the piss-off mailman. There's the one person that's over there fucking throwing ballots. There's always the one fucker that's doing something.
Right.
So punish the fuck out of them. But like, you're not providing any evidence of anything that's like widespread.
I mean,
there's people suspicious of a guy that getting out of a van and setting up camera equipment. It's like, yeah, he's about to start a 12-hour shift. He's unloading the van.
Right.
Yeah, that just might be the bait bus, guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They're just looking for that next straight guy.
It's bananas. It's bananas. Like, and I posted on Facebook today. It's just something that's been on my mind since Wednesday, which is when the news praises Donald Trump, it's real. When they trash him, it's fake. And it's been like that for 4 fucking years.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fake news for 4 years. So, of course, his fucking slackies are, programmed for that. But, like...
Shit is not fake because he's losing. Right. You dumb fuck. Stop playing. Just stop. Stop. Like, they were playing on NPR today some of the concession speeches from previous presidents. And
yeah, I saw them.
Dude, I got emotional about it because I wish that we were still that country, like where we could be civil to each other. And I mean, okay, people will instantly, be like, wow, what about the hashtag not my president? What about this? What about that? Like, okay, yeah, I've been bitter for 4 years that Donald Trump has been president. It's not because he's a Republican. It's not because I don't like democracy. It's because I don't like that piece of shit.
Exactly.
I don't like that piece of shit. I've never liked that piece of shit. I never watched this piece of shit show. I never respected that piece of shit. I never expected that piece of shit would get elected president by a bunch of other pieces of shit. It drove me crazy. And I know a lot of people that voted for Trump. I know a lot of people that voted for him again. And that's fine. It really is fine because that's the way that democracy works. You're supposed to vote for who you want to run the country. You're supposed to vote for who you want to be your governor, your district attorney. You're supposed to vote on whether or not you want crack legalized in Oregon, which is now my new vacation top spot.
Packing my bags, bro.
Somebody said to me, they're like, "Well, it's not legal. I mean, you can't just like walk around and like smoke crack."
I'm gonna go to Oregon and grow crack.
Listen,
what
man,
talking about?
Listen, if I just have a little bit of crack, I mean, if I just smoke it real quick, like it's gone. Nobody's gonna bust me anymore. I'm not gonna go to Oregon and do crack, Mom. Just in case you're listening.
Yet.
I am, Mom.
I'll go there and trip balls, but I don't know about anything else. We'll see. But that's not the point. The point is like you're supposed to be able to vote for what you think is important. And if you think it's important to vote for Donald Trump, I'm glad you did it. I'm glad that you went out there and exercised your right to vote. But now it's time to shut the fuck up because the guy lost. It's not over. It's very well could be. I need to open it up right now. I mean, it's basically over, people. refresh. Yeah, it's not over yet, but yeah, he's beating Trump in PA by like 20,000 votes as we're recording the show right now. And that's all he needs. That's all he needs.
COVID.
Coronavirus. Yeah. As soon as they call PA, don't worry, everybody. Coronavirus won't be a thing anymore.
Thank God.
You won't have to worry about it. I don't even think they're going to need a vaccine. It's just going to end.
Weren't we supposed to have a vaccine by election day?
We were supposed to, but because it's a Democrat hoax, they don't need one. So all we have to worry about is Biden winning. Once Biden wins and they declare him the victor, we're not going to have to worry about coronavirus anymore. Nobody's ever going to talk about it again. That's what's going to happen. So
Do you really believe that?
no, I'm being totally sarcastic because people are dumb fucks, and it's a real fucking thing. And for Christ's sake,
I know it's a real thing, but do you?
oh no, I know you know.
Do you really? Maybe they won't. Maybe it won't be as much of a thing in the news as much anymore.
You know, it's crazy. They like stopped talking about the election for a while today to talk about it on the radio. Like, I kind of thought it was a little refreshing in a weird way. Like, I was like, oh, cool. Like, it is still real, and it's not talking about the election anymore. Yo, what up, Fish? What up, Fish? What up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about talking about COVID as long as it's not like a political talk. Like I couldn't even believe it when like that became like a political argument. Like what the
Right.
if that's not a sign that this country's fucked, I don't know what is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, so the entire like planet Earth is in on this.
Right.
Is that what
Seriously.
everybody's literally out against Trump?
Yo,
like, is that
if
what it's coming
COVID
down
was
to?
a global conspiracy to down Trump, then like at this point, it's like slow clap. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
because it fucking works. You know what I mean? Like, just,
Good job.
Good job, COVID.
Yeah.
Good job, COVID. You did it, bro.
yeah. It's like
It's a shame it took out so many people, but I mean, for real, let me just give it one more time. Coronavirus. But for real, it's like it's real. Oh, Fish has a coronavirus. It's real. Me and the wife have it right now. No shitting. Fish, man. I hope you guys feel better, man.
I hope he starts shitting.
Yeah.
Right.
He was on. He was checking into Brews last night. He said he was down in some NyQuil. Continue to
fuck.
do so and let us know how it goes, Fish. For real, I'm thinking about you.
Get better, bro.
I think about Fish quite often, actually. But for real, I'm glad it's over. And I know that it's not over. And I'm not just talking about tonight. I know that we're talking weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of recounts. We still got to do runoffs in Georgia to see if the Democrats flip the Senate or not. So there's still a lot to be done. But I just think that if the country could figure out a way to collectively shut the fuck up for a little while and just take a little break from being assholes, I think that we'd all be in a way better predicament, right? Like everybody's a piece of shit.
You said it's like you feel like the election was everybody just pumping the brakes, but like
Right.
pretty much the same amount of people are in the passenger seat, like trying to fucking push their foot on your gas pedal while you're trying to pump the brakes.
Exactly.
That's what's going on right now.
Fish says they're getting through okay.
Hold on,
Good
there's
Fish.
Fish. What's he saying?
He
The
says-
shits are a problem.
Shits aren't a problem. We are getting through okay. Well, I'm glad
Nice.
you're shitting, Fish, and I'm also
ask-
glad that you're doing okay so far.
Ask Fish if he knows where he got it from.
You just asked him
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, yeah, Fish. I'd like to know if you knew how you got that shit.
He can hear you,
He
Carl.
can hear you. Yeah.
I know. I'm fucking around.
No, it's great. I feel like kind of delusional. Like it's funny watching the news right now because some of these guys haven't slept literally in 6 days. And you can see it on their faces. You can hear it when they're speaking. Like they're just
Anderson Cooper saying
Yo.
Clitter instead
Clitter.
of Twitter.
Yeah.
I was cracking up.
They offered the one guy a chair today, and he was like, "If I sit, I will fall asleep." And one of the guys that like stands up at the map, you know.
Yeah.
This one lady yesterday, this one newscaster, I forget what station, but she was like she just kind of like was just looking really confused, and she goes, "Wait a second. So are you trying to tell me that we might not know about this till next week, and I'm going to be here all weekend?" Then she was like, I have to know these things so I could figure this out." Like you could just see like her brain actually working into like a personal life, a little bit instead of just like the newscaster. She was like, "Man, I have plans Sunday, and now I'm fucked to do this."
Now I'm fucked. Who'd have thought that it would have taken a fucking week to?
You could see like she was real for a second. Like, and that's what I've been seeing with a lot of these newscasters.
Yeah, man.
Like I feel like the act is turned off, and they're just kind of like all looking real, like fuck.
They're like, they don't pay me enough for this shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? Fuck them too, because they're all just as much as fault for all this shit as anybody else.
Yeah.
So fuck them all too.
Yeah, it's I've thought about the mainstream media. Actually, real quick to give you an update on Fish. You got it from a guy at work. It's questionable as to whether he knew better and should have stayed home. Ain't that about a bitch?
Yeah, that's what happens, man. That's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Something I worry about all the time as well. Well, Fish, I really do hope you guys feel better.
Yeah, same.
You and your wife. Thanks for checking in as well. But I've been like thinking a lot about the mainstream media, man, and like one thing.
How do we hold them accountable?
Well, the thing that really bothers me about it is that obviously a lot of the stuff that they talk about is bullshit, and it's sensationalized, and certainly the stuff that's printed and also prime time like news is horrible, because that's when the opinions come out, is on prime time. But the reason I think that mainstream media is so stupid these days is because they're trying to keep up with our phones. They're trying to keep up with the
with
Facebook
their attention, yeah.
Yeah, well, that and the Facebook news
They're
cycle.
not even checking like grammatical or spelling errors on, and like people are
The
probably like,
president
"Who's checking this
misspelled.
stuff?"
Right.
Just
Well,
like,
The president
pause.
misspelled Philadelphia today in a tweet.
He did. Yes, he did. But like, what I mean though is that like the New York Times or ABC, even NBC, they can't keep up with the Facebook, Twitter news cycle. They can't keep up with it, because by the time that they report on the number one trending thing on Twitter, that's not the number one reported or trending thing on Twitter anymore, right? Like that's just a small example, but like in real life, that's just the facts. We are moving too fast. Our attention spans are moving too fast. So why spend that extra time to get the accuracy, to be 100% correct, and to verify all your sources if you don't even have to, because people aren't even going to read the shit. All they're going to read is the fucking headline. They're going to read the comments, and that's it. Unless somebody makes a YouTube video out of it. And then you might get your point across.
You need somebody that knows how to have a show and has a big audience that just compiles all the day's bullshit into like a yes, no, this is bullshit, this is what really happened, blah, blah, and kind of just like fact checks the day for us. Like, I think that would really help. Like, they're fake, they're biased.
Ooh,
like,
Mr. Steve in the chat. What up, Mr. Steve? What's going on, dude? Yeah, dude, like, and that's where it gets confusing, right? Because I try to like fact check shit that I see that doesn't make sense. When I see something that doesn't make sense to me that somebody posts or whatever, I instantly just Google it. Like, and sometimes my Google searches are so stupid. Like, I just ask a question like, does what's an example? Does Joe Biden drink adrenochrome? And I will just go on Google and be like, does Joe Biden drink adrenochrome? And there's no fucking evidence to support the fact that Joe Biden drinks adrenochrome. What are you showing me?
Like, I googled that earlier.
Okay, yeah, this thing, yeah, that you showed me before the show. This is an article. Let me find the actual picture.
No, this. Oh, did you click on the article? No. I was just trying to show you. Like, these all say, if you look,
It's bogus.
bogus, false. Pants on fire.
Yep. Let me explain what it is. So Jackie showed me a Facebook post that she saw before the show. Wait a second. For like a week, get him away from this Q shit. Steve says, get me away from this Q shit.
I'm trying, Steve.
She's trying.
I
It
need
won't
this
work.
election to be called, and then we're going to take a nice little hiatus, I think.
I'm an American, Mr. Steve. I do
Prove
what
it.
I want.
Prove
I
it.
do what
Are you even
I want.
legal to vote?
I hope so. I voted. Don't tell Republicans that.
Yeah.
Okay, breaking news. This is a Facebook post. stupid meme that looks like nothing.
You can't see.
So breaking news. I just got confirmation from a personally known and fully trusted former military intelligence source that they had clearance to say this, and my source gave me permission to share this as well. This is a massive sting operation. The official ballots were in fact watermarked. This isn't hearsay. This is directly from a former military intelligence, and the best part, the Democratic Party knew nothing about it. Checkmate, folks. Game over. You stupid fucking people.
Man, you should be running your voice through like a synthesizer when you're doing that, like a Optimus Prime type sound.
Right.
That sounded like with you reading that like I felt that, man. Like
Dude, that's how I read Q quotes or Q drops in my
all
mind.
in. Like you make me want to fucking believe. Like I feel like when you talk to me about it, you're handing me the red pill.
I'm the red pill pusher, man.
Terrifying.
Somebody
in.
Q, hit me up. I got you. I'll start making some YouTube videos for Q if it pays me.
Hit me up, Q. I'll Venmo you some. Well, I'll send you a couple tracks. I'll send you some songs.
I'll send him my resume, my QAnon episode.
Here's why I should be a part of making Q drops.
Let's see, Mike Fish. I'm a true American, dude. I swear to God.
American.
Let's see, April Dunn. What's up, April? Mike doesn't let me talk to him about any Q nonsense that I see people discussing or that I look into because how angry I get makes him angry. Yeah, that's kind of what happens in our household as well.
We just feed off each other's anger.
But also
So healthy.
Yes.
It's not healthy. But you know what? The exact same thing is happening in a Q household. Like they're just like, oh my God, you'll never believe what Q said today, and then or whatever true patriot other thing says. And they're doing the same exact thing, and that's the fucking catalyst of what's happening in America right now.
Yeah, all right, but you know what would happen to me if I went downstairs and tried explaining to Kat what that I was all like, tried being like, you gotta listen to me, and tried to give her the red pill. Do you know what would happen to me?
What would happen to you? Explain in detail.
I would be by myself in the nicest way possible.
By yourself, like, because you'd be murdered.
I wouldn't be in this house around my kid, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's a trip, and like,
so how many relationships is Q fucking up? That's what I want to know.
dude, that's a whole like case study that needs to take place because like I was listening to another episode of the QAnon Anonymous podcast. Go check them out. They don't pay us. I wish they would even know who we were because I would love to be on their show or have them on mine. But anyway, they were talking about relationships, family relationships mostly, like family dynamics. You know, especially now that the holidays are coming up and families getting together, haven't seen each other all year, Oh, you're never going to believe this. There's a fucking pizza shop that sells kids, and they drink their blood, and it makes Democrats stay young, and all this dumb, crazy, dumb fuck shit. But, like, people are actually going and having these conversations. Like, I talked about it a little bit on the In Cold Storage episode when we had them on news.
Yeah,
Shout out to those guys. Sometimes I forget how big America is and how stupid parts of it are. You think about it, like it's so big and so vast that what I think would make no sense to somebody in the middle of one of these dumb fuck places in the middle of nothing, right? Like I don't know what makes sense to somebody. Even
you don't have to go
even
far,
in
bro.
northern PA. Like I don't have to. Like that shit's
you don't have
totally
to go
different,
far.
right? You don't. But like, just imagine. Like I can't relate to somebody in you know one of these places. Like I don't know. We see totally different things on the internet. We get totally different news.
Dude, I'm surrounded by so many people in my area that have never ever fucking left this area. Like, yeah, I live where I grew up, but I've also fucking traveled the world like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like a lot of different views because of places I've seen and places I've been. But like, there's people that I know that have literally never left Chester County for fucking anything,
Nothing,
and are so all in on like the
Crazy
Trump side of the, you know, the like the Trump side and all that shit. And it's like, man, at least you know, Wilmington's 20 minutes away.
At least leave
go
the
hang out in the
state.
city for a day or two. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And just get out, man. Nobody gets the fuck out of their holes.
Right.
Well, especially now with COVID.
Yeah.
We haven't left Pennsylvania since when?
Yeah, we love to like go on road trips and stuff. We haven't been able to do it.
Nope.
There's just
Yeah.
nowhere to go, nothing to do. And I think that plays
How
into
did
the
I forget
paranoia
about
too.
COVID?
That plays into the paranoia too. I mean, it really does. Like it's all connected. And I feel there's days, and I know that I express anger and angst and frustration with people that are, you know, far less logical than me. But I do feel bad. I have sympathy for a lot of people like this. I do, because like they're paranoid. They're going through it, man. And it sometimes openly believing stuff like that to me shows like something else might be going on in their lives to make them.
Yeah, they're compensating for something.
They're diving into this for some kind of reason.
Yeah,
whether
probably because they're bored as fuck.
bored, miserable, straight up racist. I don't
It's
know what, you know,
literally-
Maybe a
depressed,
little bit of
Literally
all
the-
three.
you know.
It's literally the new version of like the Persian prince offering you money in your email. That,
Yes.
you know what I mean? All you have to do is just give me your social security number or send me $5,000 or something. And people are like just doing it hand over fist. Do you remember that shit?
I do remember that. I do remember that.
Old
Take
ladies
my
just
money.
handing over their fucking dough.
Yep. It's more than 20,000 votes in PA now. 98% counted. Georgia's at 99%. Biden's leading by a point, by basically 4,000 votes. This thing's fucking over, people. I don't fucking care.
There was some talk too that somebody shared. It may have been an article, but it didn't age well for Donald Trump. Basically about like Hillary not being able to take the loss or something 4 years ago,
Yeah.
and you got
Everything.
Trump who
Dude.
can't even.
They might have to drag him out of there. Like they really
Nah.
might. I don't think so, but like it's a possibility.
I don't know, man.
I hope so. I'm not
I'm
even
curious
playing.
what would happen. I just always think back to when Obama was leaving and Trump was coming in, and that whole exchange, and
God, it was so
how
bad.
they gave a gift. It was so
was so
awkward.
bad, yeah.
And I just don't see how this is gonna be not awkward.
Oh, it's gonna be terrible.
Like Trump's gonna be like one of those people that goes to shake your hand and then he goes ooh. Like
I would laugh at that.
Dude,
though.
I would laugh so hard. I would laugh so hard. But you know what would make me laugh even more? To see him get fucking pepper sprayed. And you know what I mean? Like just pepper spray this fucking guy and drag him out of the fucking White House.
See him get
There's
tasered by the
talk-
Secret
Yeah, just
Service.
tase him. Oh my God, tase him. It would be great.
Yeah, you know what though? He might because he because of the ratings, man. He might push it to because all he really cares about is fucking ratings, and he's
Yeah.
said that. He
Oh.
has said that.
Mm-hmm.
well, yeah, just
So-
look at his past. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
what
that would be
it's
fucking
called.
all of
hilarious.
his TV shows, anything to do to get attention. That's all he wants.
Pepper spray him, dude. Just do it. Just mace that fucking guy right in his stupid orange face. Oh my God, it'd be amazing. Let me see. Fish says,
The
I'm worried
FBI
about Trump
has entered
doing.
the fucking chat.
Right. Yeah. Secret Service all up in the shit. Fish says,
Yeah.
I'm worried about Trump doing something detrimental before he leaves. Me too, Fish.
I think a lot of people are.
Me too.
What I was hoping was that he'd be so distracted with demanding recounts that he just kind of wouldn't have time to do anything else.
Right.
I mean, by the time they're done counting, we're already. I mean, today's the 6th.
Yeah.
By the time they're done doing a recount, like that's going to be another week or two, right?
Yeah, I mean, really, if you think about it, like, if it took him a week to count the votes
Yeah.
the week of election, I don't see how it.
And I had read somewhere that pretty much the media states who the winner is based off of the votes coming in, but that it's, I guess, going to be finalized by like mid-December technically, which I guess a lot of people don't really pay attention to because we just really watch the news. But I mean, if that's the case, I mean, we still got about another month until everything's finalized. And then from there, about roughly a little over a month until he'd be out.
Right.
Yeah, I think he's just going to go down swinging to the last, like, you know, to when it gets decided at the end, like by the courts. I think he's just going to go down swinging, but it has to be decided by a certain time, right?
Yeah, I think. Well, Biden gets sworn in January
always around, like-
20 something, 22nd.
It's always around
23rd?
like the 20th. I think it's just
Something like that. And if this election isn't settled by then, Nancy Pelosi becomes president until it is. Can you imagine how mad conservatives would be if Nancy Pelosi was the first female president, even if it was for a couple days?
Yeah, and it's
Inauguration
Donald
day,
Trump's fault.
January 20th.
yeah. I was gonna say I think it's always around the 20th.
Thank you for looking that up. So like, could you just imagine how mad people would get if Nancy Pelosi?
Yeah, I think I'd be mad. I don't like that lady.
I don't like her either.
I don't either. Fuck, man.
Well, I don't want her being the first president.
I don't like her or Chuck
Ew.
Schumer,
Yeah,
dude.
fuck
I don't
no.
like any
No.
of them. No,
Yo,
they're all scum.
I'm riding if that happens.
They're all scum. I mean, and
Yeah, every fucking
Biden
one of
fucking
them.
sucks. Like, I
Let's
don't.
call it fucking what it is, man. Let's call it what it is.
They all suck, but
Yeah, they
you
all
know what I mean.
suck.
I don't fucking care. Fuck Donald Trump. I love it, dude. I love it. I hope they pepper spray him right in his fucking face.
There's talks that he could potentially be banned from Twitter.
Dude,
He'll be
if
censored.
he's not the president, he's done. Like dude, he might fucking go to jail. Like in the
I
very
think-
near
all right,
future.
All right, riddle me. Well, not riddle me this, but like so many people say that he's going to jail. Like, tell me for what?
So there's a bunch of shit going on in New York, a lot of financial shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
figured
like
it was New
totally
York
hip to it.
stuff.
Yeah, like New York City's like really after this fucking guy, and you know,
All of a sudden, because he became president, where were they all those other years?
well, and also another thing too. Well, a lot of stuff came out since he was president, and a lot of the stuff too, like when Biden gets in there and Barr isn't the attorney general anymore. I mean, you're
Can
gonna
we agree he sucks too?
Oh, he's terrible. But like we as the American public might get a better look at the Mueller report. We might get a better look at some of the things that are kind of questionable about what happened in the past couple years for him legally. You know, some things really might happen. Also, on the flip side, Biden might just get into office and just totally forget who this fucking guy is. You know what I mean? Like,
Which will probably
Like a
happen.
like a bad nightmare. You just
Right.
need to like
pump
get
the
it
brakes.
get it out
Pump the brakes.
and keep moving forward.
We don't need it to be
We don't need to look back.
that anymore. Right.
We don't look back. We got to move forward, but we have to learn from the past, like from the mistakes. All right. So,
That's so presidential of you.
but thank you, Jackie Cooper, 2024.
2024, I'd vote for you. You'd have my vote.
No one needs to see all my skeletons coming out. Please, God, no.
Right. I definitely don't.
You know, I just
I
think
also
that,
am really bad with geography, so it'd be like, oh, we're talking with such and such, and I'll be like, I didn't realize that was a country. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no, I have no place in politics other than my own opinion.
Hey, what's his name? Gary Johnson, the independent guy who ran
From
in
4 years ago?
Yeah.
He was libertarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing too. Like
Let's let them debate.
I'm a
We talked
big
about
proponent of the third party getting more clout. I think that, you know,
They make it really hard for that to happen.
they really do, and that's the crime of it all, in my opinion. Because you know, I've said it before, and I mean it wholeheartedly. I really believe that there is no such thing as a political party that reflects the majority of Americans. Like, I really don't feel like there is a political party that really represents the core values and just how moderate most of Americans are, and certainly
and
not
now
anymore.
we're shunned.
Right. Because, well, and both parties are so extreme now. Like, you're getting, like, you know, the radical left, the radical right, and there's really not much left after that. So, to me, it's kind of like, why wouldn't they let the third party debate? That's exactly why. Because the majority of Americans are going to vote for Joe Jorgensen or Gary Johnson or whoever the fuck wants to run as a libertarian or the Green Party or whatever. Like, it's crazy to me. It's a shame to me, and it really should change.
It shouldn't be about who has the deepest pockets, man.
Right. Yep. Pay
It
to
really
play.
shouldn't.
It's really bullshit. It's really bullshit. And to me, I feel like we as a country would be a lot better off if we broadened our options a little bit. I mean, how many times in the past 8 years, 16 years have we said, I can't believe these are the best two people, best two choices for
I
this?
definitely said that this year, and I definitely said that
Yep.
4 years ago. I was like, I can't believe it.
Right.
Like, it's 2020. Women were granted the right to vote literally 100 years ago. And this is where we're at. What the actual fuck?
A guy who sniffs people and a guy who grabs people by the vagina.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we had to choose from.
Though, like, can we say, like, I'm really not surprised. Like, look at the age of these men. Of course, they've all done questionable things because they've never been called out on it, right?
Oh,
I'm not trying to
sure.
make excuses, but, I mean, shit like this has been going on for many years. And until the Me Too movement, it kind of really brought things to light. So, sure. I'm sure other men, including previous presidents, have all had something questionable done that they've done in the past,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, because at a certain point in America, like, it was pretty much acceptable to treat
Women
like
were
shit.
literally just objects.
Right.
Literally, they got treated like shit. They were just expected to help run the household, take care of the children, and keep their mouths shut.
Yeah. It really wasn't until like social media where like, mass groups of people could shun somebody. That's one of the plus sides to the cancel culture. Cancel culture does suck as a whole. Like it kind of sucks to just, I fucked up 20 years ago. I said something stupid, and then all of a sudden, like you lose your business, you lose everything you have. But at the same time, it does help. It helps when like Harvey Weinstein or whatever, one of these predator type
Jeffrey
people.
Epstein.
Jeffrey Epstein.
Didn't kill himself.
It didn't kill himself.
Yeah, where are we with that? Like,
I don't know.
And nobody, and like the Republicans refused to see that he had connections with Jeffrey Epstein.
Nobody
Like,
cares.
Tom Hanks was on the flight log. I'm like, I highly doubt that.
Nobody cares.
Tom Hanks is a national treasure.
He might have been in the same place as somebody who was touching a little boy's penis. He might have been.
You may have been too.
I may have been. Not on Epstein Island.
No.
But all right. Well, I'm going to do a little bit of what we would normally do on news. Carl, you may or may not have a point or review, and that's totally fine. But we struggled to come up with one, so we're going to do it.
What's the point? Is there a point to this? What is your point?
Are you just going to sit there and look stupid?
My point for tonight is quite simple, and I've kind of gone over it a little bit on the show so far. Fuck Donald Trump.
We've gone over it a couple of times.
That's my point.
Wow. Okay. Short and to the point.
My point is that I hope somebody maces that fucking guy, and I hope that how funny would it be if like Joe Biden was like, I'm gonna fucking pepper spray this fucking guy.
Might be news
And
followers.
then he just like pepper sprayed himself by accident. Like he like goes to hold out the cannon, he just like sprays himself in the face like a fucking cartoon. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
fucking goes and puts his balls on his drum set.
Yes.
Like
Yes, it definitely looks like you touched my drum set.
Fish was like, I'm worried about him doing something detrimental. Like, what if he just like jizzes like everywhere in the Oval Office? Like, if he just like rubs his dick on everything. Like, if he's just like, blah, 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 I'm just gonna rub my dick on shit. Blah, 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 blah.
That little dick. You know it's a little dick.
With the little hands.
Fucking just
Grab his dick and twist it!
Gross.
Jackie, what's your point?
So my point right now, there's so much negativity right now, especially on social media. So I want to spread positivity. It doesn't have to, it doesn't have to start with me, but even if you think there's somebody you disagree with, find something to be positive about and maybe compliment people, do things out of nice, kind gestures. I don't know, just start spreading positivity. Send me pictures of your dogs, your cats, your kids, something positive, not political related, because we all need positivity right now. Especially people with mental health issues. I think right now it's so important. Let's just learn to love each other again. Everyone's so divided. So let's spread positivity.
That's really good.
I'm very presidential tonight.
Wow, like I already voted for you twice.
My relatable.
You know,
radio
Democrats.
buddy.
You know, Democrats get more than one vote. So I've already voted for you twice.
Woo!
Okay, terrific.
So
I've already voted for you twice. Write my name in the ballot.
I did the mail-in ballot and I voted for you in person.
What's the latest on AP?
Let's see what AP's got to say.
I need some news, man. I need something new.
They still haven't called it. I'm very disappointed, man. Very disappointed. It's like 22,000 votes in Pennsylvania, the difference. He's got him by like 3 points.
Listen, they can't call it because
Where's Nevada on the count? Still counting?
They've been screaming all week. Count every vote, so they're not going to call it.
They're not going to. Well, one of the crazy things about it is they called Arizona like super early.
That was weird.
And like, well, see, I was thinking about it because I was like, that's shady, right? And maybe people are onto something. And then I was like, maybe AP just like fucked up, and they didn't want to admit that they fucked up. Maybe they like accidentally like made Arizona like bright blue instead of shaded blue, and they were just like, we can't go back now.
AP's pretty straight.
Dude, they're like right down the middle, dude. They are. And their excuse was basically saying like, listen, like we believe that his lead on Trump is insurmountable. Like he's not going to make it. So to me, I guess they're pulling that from data saying that, they counted the vast majority of the red spaces on the map, and all of the mail-in ballots are basically leaning directly towards Joe Biden, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody at this point. Are you kidding me?
He's been setting this up for months. He has been setting it up
for months, dude. You're so right. Like he really did just set this thing up to just be a total fucking farce. And
because he
knew
he was going to lose.
Right, he knew. He had to know.
They all have to fucking know from fucking data like that. That's what they do. They steal every fucking thing about us.
Georgia.
Of course they fucking know.
So close.
Yeah, Georgia's really close.
Sickening close. Like too close.
If he wins either one of those states, it's over though. If he wins Georgia, it's over. If he wins Nevada, it's over. If he wins Pennsylvania, it's really, really over. It's over. I don't see how this can change. I really don't.
Not in all of them.
Who's this Howie Hawkins guy?
Howie Hawkins was running in the Green Party.
Right. But I've never even heard his name until just now. I was like, more candidates? What?
Carl, do you have a point for what's the point? Like I said, it's totally okay if you don't.
Start getting mad at your elected officials and not each other. That's my point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, you're gonna if America is, we're all supposed to die on the same hill, fucking together. Not on a Donald Trump hill,
right? Or a Joe Biden hill.
That's not who we fucking are.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and it's a shame that a lot of people disagree with that. So, but as a whole, I really do think the majority of the humans in this country are not, because there's still a whole lot more of us that didn't fucking vote.
Sure.
I mean, what's the total votes?
Oh man,
there's 300 fucking million people or more, probably like. There's probably like 500 million people. It
was a world record, or not a world record. It was a record voter turnout. They said this year. Jackie, you want to pull up your calculator real quick? So this is just for the two main candidates. Add these together for me.
Add them together. Okay.
Yep, 74618-422 plus 70394-898. 145 million, 13,320 votes counted just for these two guys. Kanye got a couple.
He got what, like 60,000?
Something like that.
Yeah, like 60,000.
Which is crazy because that Joe Jorgensen person got 60,000 in one of the states.
Oh yeah, one state.
Something like that.
Dude, he sells more records than he got votes. In this day and age, it's pretty impressive.
It's impressive.
Like if he sold 60,000 records, he'd be pissed.
He got that. Well, it is impressive because he got that as a write-in.
Yeah,
like he wasn't on the ballot.
He's happy with 60,000 votes, but if he sold 60,000 like downloads or something,
Yeah.
he'd be
He'd
pissed.
be pissed.
I would be a little concerned with his mental state in that he's like, wow, 60,000 people wanted me. I should just run and get on the ticket. I'd probably get even more votes.
He said he's going to run again. He said he was going to run
Oh,
again.
Jesus.
Who knows
He
if
said
that's true?
that. He says
Jesus.
that God anointed him to do this.
Right. Maybe he did.
I'm sorry.
Maybe he did.
Hey, man,
We don't know.
I've taken the same drugs as Kanye. You know, and maybe God did fucking tell him. You know, seriously.
Yeah, dude, for real.
Well, is he like schizophrenic or something?
He's bipolar.
Is
He's
he
bipolar. Yeah, he's bipolar.
He could have schizophrenia.
All he needs is a fucking mushroom trip, and then he meets God, and he's bipolar, dude. Fuck it, he's that's all she wrote, folks.
Yeah,
He's
exactly,
gone.
dude. Yeah. Kanye for
Yeah.
president. No shit. I'm doing that. You know what I mean? Like, why not?
Only
Yeah.
Jesus can help me now.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
well, fuck him. Let him, man. Let him go. His, you know, Kanye's got his book that he's, you know, his story of himself that he's writing. So let it go. Let him
Yeah.
do it. We'll watch.
Exactly. April says there's only about 209 million people in the U.S. eligible to vote, so it's pretty great turnout. That's
Yeah.
for sure. I agree.
That's eligible voters.
Of
So
eligible-
how many people are in this country that we even know of?
A lot.
A lot.
Fuck.
More than 209 million.
Dude, well, they were going ham on the census this year.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and I did just see that California voted to let parolees vote again, and so that'll be for next election, I guess. But I mean, they got a lot of places are trying to get felons to be able to vote again, and certain types of criminals, certain types of felons, nonviolent specifically. And I agree with that. I feel like every American should vote if they're eligible, as long as they're not, you know, murderers or rapists or whatever, violent crime offenders. I can dig that. I mean, if they're out of jail, I feel like they learned their lesson. They're back in society. They should be allowed to fully do their civic duty.
Well, are you talking like felons?
Yeah, like you know,
Because say if you're a felon, then you lose your right to buy a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like what kind of Pandora's box does that open?
it opens one. I don't know where it goes, but I just feel like, you know, certain people. I won't. I'm not a lawyer. I don't get into all that stuff, but I do feel like if somebody does the time, they should be able to come out and be a part of the country again, not just from a tax standpoint, but from a, you know, you tax me, I should be able to vote for who's taxing me. Like,
Yeah, like if you do a couple years in jail for fucking weed, you should be able to come out and vote for fucking legalized weed.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Yeah.
You should
be able to
absolutely
after doing
should.
time for it.
Because then you're if it's legalized, wouldn't your record if your
Yeah.
only offense was weed be
You'll get expunged. Yep,
So therefore, you should be eligible to vote.
absolutely,
It's no longer on your record.
absolutely.
Dude, talk about the land of the laws. There's so many fucking laws. Who knows where to begin fixing everything?
Yeah,
Am I the only one that's ever concerned? Like, so let's say you move out of the United States and pick another country to live. I'm so worried I'd break a law because I don't know the laws there. And I'm like, I barely know the laws here.
right.
I'm just not going to murder anybody,
Right.
Yeah, man.
right? Is that the only one that crosses my mind?
It's
life.
weird.
I've thought about that. Like if we
Some countries
like,
are weird, man.
Yeah, if we like went on vacation somewhere or something, and
Yeah.
like I get
Like,
like
I'm sorry, officer. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
what's that, lockdown palace or what is it called?
Broke down palace.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, that's different. They were smuggling drugs allegedly. so.
true. Let's do late review real quick. I know it's a little late, but
You're just hearing about this?
Can't believe I'm just hearing.
Why didn't I know about this sooner?
Try again.
what did I say I was going to review?
Borat.
Borat. We watched the new Borat movie. Carl, did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
It is a trip. I didn't like it as much as the first one, and I wasn't expecting to. I thought it was interesting because you know, quite a bit. I don't know if you know how much of it, but quite a bit was filmed recently, like during COVID and all that stuff. I was a fan of I'm always a fan of his work. I feel like he really exposes certain sides of our culture, you know, that may or may not be recognizable by the masses, and I feel like it kind of puts a light on things that should be put a light on, you know, bigotry and stuff like that. He even had some QAnon stuff going on in this one, which was crazy. He was in that cabin with all those QAnon guys, and I liked it. It wasn't an instant classic for me. I give it a strong 8. Strong 8. His performance was great. The girl who plays his daughter was fantastic.
I think that's what helped it be greater. Like, if it had just been him, it wouldn't have been the same. But yeah,
Right.
add the whole daughter aspect of it, it made it a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. I strong 8. I give it an 8. It was good. I liked it.
We laughed a lot.
We did laugh a lot.
It's mostly for me. It's like a shock value. I'm like laughing, like out of disbelief, like, oh my god,
Yeah.
did he just do or say that?
Dude, the part where he like went into the NRA thing where Pence was speaking, that was out of control. Like, I have no idea how he didn't get like arrested or at the very least like straight up apprehended at that thing. I can't believe like the stuff that he can get away with, and he really does a good job. Like, he doesn't break character once. Like, it's just fantastic.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
I was like reading up on him a little bit, and like it's very rare for him to just be himself and not be a character, even doing interviews.
Yeah.
So like he'll go around and do tour interviews for Borat, and he's Borat.
Well, and there was like a speech floating around on the internet of his about democracy. I saw it on Facebook. I shared it. If you're friends with me on Facebook, scroll back a week or two. But
It's gonna take a while.
Yeah,
He posts a lot.
I share a lot. But like, it was just this incredible speech, and very empowering, very powerful. He's super passionate about his beliefs and passionate about democracy and freedom of speech. And it just kind of makes it even better when you go and watch his movies, because you're just like, how can this guy
Yeah.
be so serious and so passionate about something that's so important, and then be so silly, but at the same time, exposing things that he's talking about. Jackie, what's your review?
We recently watched the movie Knocked Up. Mm-hmm. Katherine Heigl, Seth Rogen.
Mm-hmm.
Not Seth
Like
Rogen. Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah. Everybody. Oh my God.
I didn't even realize how many people were in that movie.
Kristen Wiig's in that movie.
Yep, Kristen Wiig's
And
in that
she was
movie.
like nobody, I think, at the time. Like, I didn't know she was. I just knew her as like the bitchy lady that was working for E. You know what I mean? Pretty
Daniel
much also.
Craig, or yeah, what's his name? The guy he was in The Office. Not Daniel Craig.
I
What is his
know
name?
you're talking about.
Shit. He was in The Office. B.J. Novak was in it
Yeah,
for a few
he had
minutes.
a small role.
Ken Jeong was in it.
Yep, lots of people.
Lots of people.
Really funny. I forgot how funny he was. Seth Rogen sometimes just annoys me, but he doesn't in that movie. I'd probably give that a solid 8.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It's fair. I like Knocked Up. Carl, do you have anything you want to review?
I haven't really watched much, man.
Yeah.
I did watch Borat. I didn't think it was that funny.
Craig
really.
Robinson. Craig Robinson is who
Yes.
we're talking about. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
Sorry.
you.
Nah, it's cool. I mean, like I said, I really didn't think it was funny. I fell asleep during it. I
Yeah.
got bored quick.
Yeah.
There was some funny shit in the beginning, and then I got bored and I just checked out.
Did you
And I
finish
didn't
it?
go back.
You did
So-
go back?
No, I didn't go back.
Oh,
to
you
finish
didn't?
it.
Okay. Did you see the NRA thing?
I don't know if No, I must have been out.
You should check it out. I think like go back to it and like get like halfway, because he does an NRA infiltration, and then he during the pandemic he like meets this like random like hillbilly type guy, and like just on the street, and he's like, "Where is everybody?" Like, nobody's around, and the guy's like, "There's a pandemic. We're locked down." And he's like, "Why? They said you got to stay at somebody's house." He's like, "Can I stay at your house?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess." And then like he takes him back to his cabin, and it's like him and like 4 of his other hillbilly friends, and then they start talking about Q, and they start talking about all this shit, dude. I'm like, "Oh my god, dude, it's great."
And it's not set up.
No. It's awesome.
Come on,
dude.
how does he do that? How does he just fall
awesome.
into that?
I don't know. Like, it must have been where he was. I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere like in the Bible Belt or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, who knows where he was, but he knew what he was doing. You know what I mean? And they said in an interview, like, he had to wear bulletproof vest for a couple scenes from this movie. I bet that's one of them.
There's so much backwoods shit in this fucking country.
Oh
man.
yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. It's crazy.
I try explaining it to Kat. You know, she's from Germany, so she, you know, the places in America that she's traveled has been like cities or like, you know, mountains, you know,
Yeah.
like Colorado. We've gone out west and stuff like that, but like she's never been to like, you know, the real podunk parts of this fucking country.
Yeah.
And I try explaining them to her, you know, not to talk shit. It's just the fucking truth.
There's a difference between this
You know,
place and that place. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Like
Yeah.
you go to fucking like England. There's parts of England where you're just like, whoa,
Yeah.
like this is a real fucking hillbilly. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But you know, there's so much diversity in this country, which is fine. It's great. I love hanging out with my fucking hillbilly friends.
Yeah.
But like the fucking internet is ruining that for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, it really has, because you know, comments turn into paragraphs that turn into DMs that turn into text messages that turn into angry Thanksgiving dinners, and
War.
you know, it really does, and it really is tearing at the fabric of not only just our democracy, but just as our civilization as a whole. And it's something to be aware of and something to be careful about too. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive that once this election's like over, I'm going to take a good long break from Facebook. I might just, you know, I'll download the thing for the pages so that I can still be involved with the network Facebook and stuff like that. But I think Facebook is really what agitates me the most, hence my dumb fucks logo. But like I you know, Instagram doesn't piss me off as much. I'm not on Twitter as much, and I probably will replace Facebook with Twitter eventually.
Twitter's a fucking dumpster
Dude, it's
fire,
a dumpster
man.
fire. And every time I get on there, I'm only on there for a limited time because I'm just like, this is fucking just as bad. So
It's all bad.
It really is.
And the amount of bots are just out of fucking control.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, man, people. I go on there, and like the only reason I have an account is because I just go to see what's going on with the president, and I just see people arguing with bots all day, and it's like, this is crazy, man. And
Yeah.
this is what's causing people all around to want to fucking start killing each other.
Yeah.
This like. Go to fucking Pornhub the next time you get mad. Like, you know what I mean? Like the next time you get
Rub
pissed
one
off,
out, yo.
Yeah.
yeah, seriously. Next time Donald Trump pisses you off on Twitter, just fucking switch to Pornhub real quick. Just fucking dirty up a fucking tissue and just fucking revel in it for a minute, and then you'll forget all about Twitter.
Maybe that's what everyone needs to do right now. Everyone
I'm doing it right now, actually.
go.
Can't see.
You're about to get censored.
Well, Carl, I really appreciate you coming on with us tonight, man. And like I said, Joe Biden's the new president.
Hasn't officially been released yet.
No, it's been
Let's
officially.
be real.
Has
He ain't gonna get.
This is official. I'm officially announcing it myself.
Let's be real, Taylor. He's not gonna get anything accomplished.
No, and that's okay, because we're pumping the brakes.
We're pumping the brakes, everybody.
We're pumping the
That's
brakes just to hold on for the ride. It's really not going to be that bad. Just calm down. Just calm down.
We just want to get back to when everybody wanted to hang out with each other.
Exactly.
Yes.
Don't you want coronavirus to be over? Vote for Biden. Well, root for Biden.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I want to go. I want to start going to concerts again with my Trump friends. That's like
Yes. Concerts, movies.
Exactly. Yo, everybody, go check out mbnnetwork.com. It's never been easier for you to find your new favorite podcast, for real. We got playlists set up there now. Click on the page that you want to go to, the show that you want to check out. And on that page, you'll see the most recent episode. Also, you'll see a playlist dedicated to that show. So if you only want to listen to Might Be News, if you only want to listen to Might Be Tunes, Might Be Brews, Relatable Radio, whatever you want, go to that show page, check out the playlist, and you can binge all your favorite shows. Literally never been easier for you to find your new favorite podcast. We are sponsored, as always, by Eunomia CBD. Check out eunomiacbd.com. Use promo code MBN. Get 20% off, free shipping, and free shit. It's never been easier for you to feel better. Go to eunomiacbd.com. Check it out. Carl Pinnell, thank you again for being on the show tonight. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
And Jackie, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks
as
for
well.
having me.
Also, everybody, fuck Q. Go check out the store. Get the FUQ hoodie. Get your Dumb Fucks hoodie. Get your favorite hoodie for your favorite podcast. Go do it. Go check it out. It's hoodie season. Get it while it lasts, which will be forever.
Don't tell them that. They won't buy it.
Got to make it sound important.
Listen,
Yeah.
straight up, it's gonna be a long fucking winter. Might as well get cozy with your
Yeah,
hoodies.
Get
you might get locked up again in your house.
You're gonna be living in hoodies this winter.
Get your hoodies, man. Go do it. Go check it out. Everybody, peace out.